What's pro football like in the X-League Japan versus Liga Football Americano Profesional Mexico Game Day Vlog Edition? Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Philip Redwine. Right now I play in Tokyo. Main spot is in Sagamihara. Our team name is Nojima Sagamihara Rise. I'm a defensive end over there, which is kind of different for me because I'm a linebacker elsewhere, or at least in the States I'd be considered a linebacker. A little bit of background before Oklahoma State. I played many positions, but then ended my career as a linebacker and like prime special teams guy. My first pro contract overseas was with Clark in Mexico.
We're about to find out who my roommate is.
And we were roommates.
And they were roommates.
So now this will be my second year overseas, now playing in Japan. I'm just gonna show you what it's kind of like. We're gonna compare and contrast what it's like from being in Japan and being in Mexico. I'm gonna let Clark take it over from here. See y'all boys soon. I would show you all my gear that I have for game day, but we pack it up at the field and kind of forgot to video that. So, excuse me for not being a YouTube pro. You know, I'm still a rookie at this. Enjoy that.
All right, y'all, we're loading up the buses. It's week 5. We're headed to Tijuana.
Hey, yo.
Boys with me. Everybody in the back. Got about a 2-hour bus ride before we're headed off to Tijuana. What's up, Stuart Little?
Hi, how are you?
The boys and I are currently 0-4 on the season, and we're headed up to Tijuana to try to catch our first dub. Right as we arrived at the airport, we got Johnny Rockets, which is the equivalent to Carl's Jr. in America. Our flight was originally scheduled for 7 p.m., but unfortunately got delayed until midnight. That's one thing while traveling in Mexico. Flight times always get messed up and delayed. So we've been learning over the course of the season just to roll with the punches. We decided to post up, get some coffee, catch some Z's, and do some of our touristy things while waiting for the flight until it was about time to officially board. All right, y'all, we just landed in Tijuana. Right now it's about 2:11 in the morning. So we came in on a late flight because we were delayed. All right, everybody. So my girlfriend Riley's here. And as you guys can see behind me, we'll be playing in this stadium tomorrow. I also got my whole family with me, so I'm excited for you guys to get a chance to see them. This is going to be the first time that my family's actually going to see me play outside of America. So I'm excited about that. And as y'all can see, my dad is super excited for the game this weekend. It's now time to head back to the hotel. It's good to see my family. And man, it's crazy how close we are to the American border. We're headed to the stadium to play the Tijuana Galgos, man. This is the biggest stadium in the LFA, so it's super cool to be getting the chance to play here.
So you know we had to get early morning breakfast before the game. KV, say what's up. All right, Sam, say what's up. Got 2 sausage McMuffins from McDonald's because you know that's breakfast of champions. And yeah, now we're gonna head to the stadium. See you there. So after a nice hearty breakfast at McDonald's, we're gonna head over across the street to Yokohama Stadium. This is where we're gonna be playing IBM. This is a baseball stadium, as you can tell. It's a beautiful stadium. Maybe sits about 50,000 plus because, you know, baseball is a big deal down here in Japan. But yeah, this is the first time I ever played it in a baseball stadium for football. And fun fact, the pitcher's mound is dirt where everything else is turf. So this is going to be interesting. But yeah, let's get into it. All right. Got here kind of late. I ain't going to cap. But now we're getting ready. KV, show the folks what we got today. Huh? We got blue pants. We got no socks. Okay, my bad. I ain't gonna show that. But we got a white jersey. So we got white jersey. We'll see how this looks. All right, this is the drip today. Full blue pants, white jersey, rocking 99, and yeah, let's get this thing started.
Here we are back in Tijuana. Got the whole fam here. They were super excited to get the chance to see me. And let me tell y'all what, the LFA does a really good job with the presentation of the league down here in Mexico. We're playing in a pro soccer stadium down here in Tijuana, and it's now time to get the warm-ups going. As you guys saw from week 4 of the season, we faced some adversity and I ended up getting benched in the third quarter. So today's game was a big pick-me-up for myself and the entire offense as a whole. Our defense has been playing solid for the most part. Big shout out to them. The Galgos had signed Trayvon Boykin. It was cool to be getting a chance to match up against him. Caliente Stadium can hold up to about 33,000 people. We definitely did not have that many people come out to show support, but it was still cool to see a lot of the locals coming out for today's game, as well as this stadium is about 45 minutes from San Diego, California. So a lot of people from back home came out to show love and support. It was now time for our offense to take the field. Our defense did a good job stopping the Galgos on their first possession, and as an offense, we wanted to come out and get a good quick start, but unfortunately, things took a turn for the worst early on. I took a 3-step drop to bang a 10-yard speed out, and the corner did a really good job undercutting the route and picked me off, man. Those boys were excited. I was very frustrated, and it was also really embarrassing for me. And one play later, the Galgos were able to punch it in. Definitely not a way you want to start a game, but that's just how things go, man. You got to flush it and live to play another down. Seeing my parents' reaction up in the stands, they know I'm frustrated, and that's not the best way to start a game. But back to work we go. And I'm going to tell y'all right now that overseas, you win ball games in the trenches. If you got the best O-line or the best D-line, you are guaranteed to win ball games. There's so many skilled guys in all of the countries all over the world, but very few big boys up front and solid defensive linemen. Now facing a 3rd and long on our second drive of the game, it's time to see if we can convert, and unfortunately, we come up short. Trying to hit my boy in a back shoulder slot fade, and it falls incomplete. I got to go back shoulder. Yeah. That's me.
Should have got that call.
Yeah,
you probably get that call. He didn't even look for the ball in that.
Yeah. All right, well, we're moving. We're good.
You take like a faster when we run to the linebacker and take it faster, right?
Okay. Just when things couldn't get any worse, man, we had another block punt. But shout out to our defense, man. They were always making plays all season long, helping us get the ball back on offense. Back to work we go here, facing a little 3rd and short, trying to work a little quick game. Pressure breaks down. You guys will be proud of your boy here. I've been doing a better job all this season, just getting down and staying protected. I know the sliding knee first wasn't really helping, so I went for the more baseball approach. And now trying to work at the run game on a 3rd and short again. We're struggling, man. They're really doing a good job up front to get us stopped. Now Boykin goes to the air, working our DB over here, number 30. And he's got a big 6'4" target that he hits. And next thing you know, they're in the end zone. Now taking a 3-step drop, back on the attack, man, I got nowhere to go with the ball. The Galgos really did a good job rushing and was really hitting us with the stunts. Now, this is where things, again, start to take a turn for the worst. Man, I forced this ball for real. There was a lot of people, but I was trying to work my boy Pope, number 1, who's been my best target all year. Not only did I throw the first pick 6 in a long time in my career, I got knocked on the ground, and I'm watching this whole play go down, and it's just not one of the best feelings in the world when you're just laying there and the other team is taking the ball back for a touchdown. I'm coming off to the sidelines, looking at the replay and looking up at my family as well, and it's just one of those things, man. The life of a quarterback, you got to deal with the adversity. At this point, this is when my coaches are talking about making the switch at quarterback, and they end up doing so. Shout out to my boy Fabian. They put in my backup, and we still struggle as an offense to execute. But when in doubt, our defense always comes in clutch. Our linebacker makes a big play here on their quarterback and gets a little strip sack. Boys take it down and are able to finish it for a touchdown. I'm just trying to do the best I can to support my team while I'm not on the field. You know, just getting the chance to talk to my boy Fabian, who's in at quarterback, even on the sidelines, is something I try to take pride in. And always leading my boys, whether or not I'm playing or not. Facing adversity again in this first half is nothing new from this season. Now Galgos get the ball back, and Boykin was really extending and making plays and directing traffic downfield. He's definitely not only a game manager, but also a game changer. They end up getting the chance to punch the ball in right before halftime to take it up 27-7. And we're headed into halftime. It's one of those games, man. At this point in the game, I remember running by my family up in the stands and not knowing if I was going to be getting back into the game. Once we were in the locker room, we made our halftime adjustments, and I did get the nod that I would be coming out to finish the game as a starter. Big shout out to my backup quarterback, Fabian, who helped support me and really knew what the adversity was that we faced throughout the entire game and through this season thus far. Coming out after halftime, the Galgos took a big chunk off the clock, drove down the field and scored. Former Dallas Cowboys Terrence Williams here bodied our corner. And now it's time for our offense to go back to work. At this point in the game, man, I'm talking to my boys, telling them, hey, we got to go out, have some fun, and enjoy being in this game and in this environment. So I'm doing my best to try to rally the troops, even though we're down 33-7 at this point in the game. I'm also reminding myself that I got to be playing for the love of the game at this point, knowing that, you know, we're about to be taking our fifth loss of the season. I went out to just try to have fun and show out for my family who is here watching the game and showing love and support. As we headed into the fourth quarter, one of the coolest environments I'd ever been a part of, when they brought the lights down and everybody was singing Sweet Home Alabama or something like that up in the stands. Early in the fourth quarter, man, finally got a chance to connect with my boy Pope, my WR1. Big shout out to Pope. You know, I'm glad we were able to still finish strong and put some points on the board and have the Gallos Negros fans see that we're still doing our best to try to play our brand of football. Appreciate you. One thing that I really learned this past season is the importance of protecting my energy and trying to protect the energy of my teammates around me. You know, after this game, we're going to be 0-5 on the season, and that can also really make you fall out of love with the game just because of all the negative connotations and the negative experiences that you have when you don't have a good season or you're a part of an organization that isn't run properly and there's a lot of hiccups and bumps along the way. So that's just one little knowledge nugget I want to pass on to you guys as I'm finishing off my last play in a Gallos Negros uniform, man. So after this game, my season and my career took a big turn, and this was one of those pivotal games that, you know, Pope and I, receiver number 1, talked about that this could be our last game in a Gallos Negros uniform, and little did we know that that actually was the case. Stay tuned. Boy can call in his own plays, or y'all got OC?
We got Tony Romo helping us out. Yeah, like Tony Romo watched the teams that we're about to play every week, and then he'll just fucking write up plays. And it took us a minute to get there, though.
We got issues, bro. That's part of some adversity.
Y'all tackles 5'4".
Bro, all our guys left, you know what I mean?
Like, they have 2 seconds for the ball every time.
CD.
I didn't think you was going to come back in the game.
All right, let's go. This right here is going to be one of the moments that I cherish for the rest of my career, as my parents got the chance to come down and see their boy play the first time internationally.
I was waiting all along from week 5.
Thanks for coming to show support.
Yeah. You were the whole offensive. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. You were the whole thing.
I got to watch the film and see what happened. Yeah. I made some mistakes, but
No, props to you.
we got to fix some things too.
Props to you. You were like passing, all passing, all running, all there, play calling. We saw it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right. Gracias. See you guys. Thank you. Dang. We took a tough loss today. Made some mistakes, but we got to get better. Thanks for everybody showing support. I got the whole family out here, and it was good to see them. It's been 3 months since I've seen my parents. Look at this place. It's the biggest stadium I've ever played in. 2 picks. Pick 6. And this is so long from Tijuana in Mexico. It is now time to send it back to my boy Philip out in Japan, as you guys are going to get a chance to take a look at what his game day experience is like. Thank you guys so much for showing love and support. I hope you've been enjoying the video so far. Let's send it back to Philip.
Let's take a trip to Yokohama Stadium, where Sagamihara Rise is playing IBM Big Blue. This is a huge playoff game for us because we thought, you know, being the 3 seed in this little playoff run would give us the best chance to make to the Rice Bowl. Big thing for us defensively was just to stop number 10 from running the ball, their quarterback, and just limit explosive plays. And then offensively, we're going to start things off with Chris running a slant here, using that burst of speed. Look at him, separation for the first touchdown of the game in the first quarter. And then right when we get on defense here, I forced a fumble on number 10. If had not been a forced fumble, that was definitely a touchdown with their number 40, John, I think his name was, wide open. And then we go back to offense. Kurt over here with the scramble, in for a tud, 13 zip. And then this slant and go is just insane. Great route by that guy. I got to give him credit to him. And great throw. And then here we go again. Had a man on the back, tailed him out. I saw him kind of get wide, tailed him out, and just picked the ball off. I heard the QB kind of yell, actually, hey. So got a nice little pick there. Didn't know what to say right here, so kind of blanked and just said, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Patrick Star. I got absolutely bodied on that one. Got a nice little horse collar. I'm not gonna say nothing, you know, a nice little horse collar. He did, at the end of the day, slam the dog out of me. That's probably why I didn't know what to say to the camera afterwards. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go here, and then that's a nice little touchdown there, little pop pass, boom, little sneak by him. So now it's 21-7. Get a nice little slam on the QB here. Got a little compilation of sacks right here. I mean, I probably had the career game of my life. 4 sacks, 1 forced fumble, pick. Could have been for 6. A little gas. And then right here, everything tied up. 1 minute left, 4th and 2. We just missed the field goal. 99 out of 100, he's making it. It's just that one time. And then credit to IBM right here. I mean, to end the game, 56-yard bomb by the kicker. You can't get any better than that. I mean, some NFL guys aren't even hitting that. So credit to them. It's a great game. Great way to end it. I mean, tough. So we finished and we lost. KV balled out today.
He balled out today.
I didn't do shit. Derek balled out today. But yeah, man, I mean, it's a tough loss, which means we'll be going home here pretty shortly. But maybe next year, we can do it a little bit better. Have a good run. Until then, I'm out.